Hey guys, here we are back at the boat, and today I'm going to figure out if the engine needs a new head gasket or not. Really, the only way I know to do that is go ahead and take out all the spark plugs, go ahead and crank it over, clear the piston chambers with whatever's in them, you know, put towels or something over the holes, and go ahead and crank it over and let it blow out anything that's in there, and then put the spark plugs back in and go ahead and get it started and run it for a little bit, and then pull the spark plugs back out and see how they look, and do each individual chamber another pressure test with spark plugs out this time. I heard that you're not supposed to do it with spark plugs in, so I'll do it with spark plugs out. But first things first, I got to get in there and clear the chambers on the spark plugs. What the spark plugs look like beforehand. These are just pulled out. They're wet on the end. I pulled them out the other day, and a couple of them were milky, but I spit out some of the stuff on that, so maybe I got it all out. I'm just gonna go ahead and put some towels over it so it don't get all over the carpet and boat. There ain't no spark plugs in it. Here's the other ones. So this is just to clear the chambers, so I know it's not going to fire up. Now let's see how much of a mess we made. Nada. Ain't nothing on that one, huh? See how this one looks? A little bit. Out of one cylinder. Okay. And I'm gonna get a wire brush and clean those up and check the gaps on them. Make sure that I have the right gap. And then I'm gonna try to fire this thing up. See if it'll. Alright, that was easy. Put that plug back in. I'll put some of the Permatex gasket stuff around it. Tapped it in there. Went in a little bit easier than I thought it was going to. I tapped it into the bottom of the bevel like I seen. Alright, I got a bucket there and a little, probably a half gallon there of fuel that I got out of the fuel line. I hooked this thing up to that line that comes out from under the floor. I got all the gas out because I don't know how old the gas is. I don't know if there's water in the gas. So I just wanted to get that out, and then I'll go get some fresh high octane gas to put in it for this fire up. Alright, trying to start it was not any fun, dude. That's blowing that shit out the valve cover gasket into this breather thing. Imagine it filling up the oil again. Yep. So we got a blown head gasket. Yay. Well, at least I learned it before I put everything back in it, huh? Now, to start ripping this thing apart.
Subscribe for more!